Hello, my name is Martin Shannon. I'm the implementation officer for the Blackstairs project. Blackstairs is situated on the Carlow Wexford border, straddling the two counties. And I suppose we got into the scheme initially because we were asked, by the department and so on, could we work from the bottom up and bring farmers together to do work on the commonages which had fallen away completely over the years. And we succeeded very well in doing that. I suppose the young farmers were falling back from the mountains altogether, gone off the jobs in the cities and so on, and that in turn left nobody to work on the mountains. But this scheme was very, very successful in that regard, bringing people onto the mountains. Could the next slide, Patrick, please. We set up commonage governance groups, like that's the way we went about. First of all, there's various commonages in Blackstairs, about 44 commonages in all. And we went about setting up the various commonages, bringing them together, electing a chairperson for that commonage to speak for the entire group. And then we set up work groups out of those commonage groups, where each farmer participated in work on the mountain. Patrick will move again if we can. And our project was, I suppose, the most important part of it all was that it was results-based, and the score system, I think, is very, very important going forward with any scheme on high or low land. It gives a marker for what they can work towards or from. So we engaged with some ecologists which came onto the mountain and scored our commonages for us, and that created a payment for the farmers and for the uplands. And then we had in turn on top of that complementary measures where the farmers decide themselves, after doing the work that the ecologists had recommended, like they call them back at bracket and so on. But in the first 2 years, which were only just finished the second year, we had to do a lot of fencing because the fencing was very poor and all the commonages, the sheep could not be maintained or kept up there. But that was all done in the first couple of years. Then the wider community got involved as well, where we had hill walkers came in on board, and in some of this area would be very scenic, and we have a lot of tourism and so on. And they came in and picked up rubbish, and parked up, moved all burnt out cars from the side of the mountain, and there was a big impact from the wider community. Could I have the next slide, Patrick, please? The progress so far would be that it's hard to give progress, on something as short as this. As the other speaker said there, you need a lot of time on the mountains to make a change. You won't change a mountain overnight. But I think that the right approach is the score. It seems the way forward. It can be implemented anywhere. The amount of people that's interested in going that direction is phenomenal. We were surprised at that ourselves. So, overall, we feel we've made great progress in the sense is that the community has come together in this regard to uptake on the project, which was completely new to them a couple of years ago. And Patrick will move on if we can. Now we have here a project team, like where we heard the other speakers speaking as well about the project team. We have 5 working, what we call the G5 in our group, and we meet regularly and discuss what's happening and what the feedback from the farmers are. I believe in consensus of opinion, and we also have involved a lot of professionals like accountants and agricultural advisors and ecologists, and now we have coming on board at the moment archaeologists, because there's a lot of archaeology in the mountains as well. Could we move again, Patrick, please? Now, what we got involved in the early years were in the local BFG that was who started this whole project initially, got together, and we started up what we call a showcase, where it was a big gathering of people down in the village Rathan at the foot of Mount Leinster, had over 1,000 people at it. We had all the local crafts came in and showed their wares at it. But overall, I'd just say, in conclusion, overall, overall, that there's great interest in this project across the country. It's not just about the Blackstairs. Blackstairs certainly have involved themselves, and there's a lot of people in the Blackstairs still very anxious to get involved. So other groups, other common holders. But overall, it is I think a very innovative scheme, and I think it's the way forward, because when you have people behind it, you get something done. So I'll conclude in that, and thank you very much. Thanks to everybody. Thank you.